because the intelligence says that Russian troops have actually received orders now to proceed with the invasion. So not only are they moving up closer and closer to the border into these attack positions, but the commanders on the ground are making specific plans for how they would maneuver in their sector of the battlefield. They're doing everything that American commanders would do. It's very clear. Okay, so this is 11 hours ago. So when you get to this portion in the video and I'm playing it and it doesn't, and you don't hear it, I had them do a quick improvise and make sure that you heard this portion. I'm telling you folks, there's some hanky Putin panky going on, and it could be from our U.S. government as well, which I really think that if you go to TASS, their Russian news website, they'll say something different. But you'll see in this video that you're getting ready to watch where I'm reading some pretty confirming information, okay? Pretty confirming information about what's getting ready to happen, all right? So this video will then go into the beginning of my analyses, my little investigation, okay, as a Christian internet journalist. And we will be back on the Zoom tomorrow night too, folks. So I hope you enjoy my digging around. Peace out and enjoy the video. All right, folks, it's time to get into some debunking, some news, what's real and what ain't real, okay? So we've all heard about this new deal that supposedly is underway with Macron, Putin and Biden to cease fire, not to invade, right? But now, as it is, and I've heard, so I've done my own research. David Martin of CBS News, this is 1 hour ago, a superb reporter I have known for decades and worked with at the original Newsweek for many years, and whom I trust totally, says Putin has just ordered Russian forces to invade Ukraine in its entirety, with reserve units following to run an occupation. So what's going to happen? If this is true, okay, then we got to go back to Ezekiel 38 because that prophecy must be fulfilled. And then when that happens, folks, you'll see Isaiah 17 be fulfilled when Damascus and Syria is laid to a ruinous heap. Why? Because Putin already told Israel earlier this month to stop bombing Syria and Damascus. And it has not been laid to a ruinous heap yet, folks. And Russia must take Ukraine so he can come down from the north through the Black Sea and also through Syria. Now, Turkey as well. He's going to come through all of those. And it says in the word, he will come as a mighty people. Because why? China will also be backing him as they take over Taiwan. Think about that. 1, 2 fronts, 3 fronts. You would have North Korea already threatening the United States with nukes. So United States is done. You can't cover all those fronts. Now, I've already showed you the articles, folks, on video where the Ukrainian people, right along with our American soldiers, are training civilians to fight. Why would you train civilians to fight? A pro people who have experience with artillery and tanks and weapons. It would be like telling a high school team to go play the Rams. They would get slaughtered. So what are we looking at? A major false flag, because now let's say Putin gave the order already to invade. How you gonna call him back if you saying that they already agreed? Now, the articles that I found that says Macron didn't speak to them both together, he spoke to them separately. He says this deal will go through if they don't invade. Now, this is the setup part right here, folks. I want y'all to think about this. None of us know real-time assessment when these orders were given. None of us. So, again, 2 Corinthians chapter 6 tells us that God gives us his spirit to search and know all things, even the deep things of God. So, if that's the case, how do we know that they didn't set this up after they already knew that he was giving
to give the orders to invade. So it would make him look like a warmonger. Then on top of that, I want y'all to think about it. Think about something. Besides just going off these headlines and articles and saying, yeah, 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 no, no, no. I've already showed you the articles where they are training. I just said this, they're training civilians to fight. So if you put these civilians up with guns up against a pro-military team, 100 and 200,000 of them, it's going to make Putin look like a mass murderer. And they're going to make him look, and this is how you get all the nations to come in against him to fight him, because it's going to look like this is the plan from the jump, folks. I guarantee you this is the plan. Let's go train these people, put them out there to fight, put them on the front line, just like David did. Put that woman husband on the front line, got him killed so he could take her wife. Come on, man. Wake up, y'all. Do y'all see what I see? And then when it's all over, you're gonna say that Putin is just a mass murderer like Mao killed all them people in China as a leader. Okay? Because if he's already given order, here's why I'm saying that, folks. This was 10 hours ago. Okay? 10 hours ago. It just broke news a couple hours ago that they struck a deal, supposedly. But he gave the hours. This is a report from 10 hours ago. Then you see it again from an hour ago. I want y'all to think about that. Okay? This is 11 hours ago, Face the Nation. Okay? Now, let's play this back. See if I can get the volume on this to come up. That he is convinced. Okay, so if that was 11 hours ago, that was obviously, so what's this? 10, it's almost 10 o'clock, right? I'm in Detroit time. It's 9:55. So that was this morning sometime. Okay? That was 11 hours ago. David Martin. Okay? This dude is highly respected. So if he said that and then a couple hours ago there was a deal made between Putin or an agreement that they would sit down and talk. But how you gonna do that? So what's gonna happen? So you think again, are you trying to make Putin look like a punk or a warmonger? What you gonna do? Again, Ukraine has already started training their civilians, okay, to fight. Why would you put them on the front line? Why would you put a high school football team up against the Los Angeles Rams? That's slaughter. That's a dundada, okay? Now, let's go to wartime. This is War News 247, right? Let's get it, see if we can get this translated. Okay. Translate this page. Yes, English. Now, this is translated into English. Now, let's get to this. The superpowers are in a state of war. USA. Now, this thing keeps going back and forth. So let me pick a as it moves back and forth. So let's see if we can get a article from the one I was looking at. Okay, now let's click on this one right here, folks. It says Russia state media, it's over. The time has come for Putin. Russia is becoming great again. What's that supposed to mean, folks? What's that supposed to mean? So this is dated for tomorrow because you know they're ahead of us, right? So what does this mean? Let's look it up. If it's over, then so are you saying that he's made a deal and he's not? So how could Russia be great again if he backs down? Wouldn't that make him look like a coward? How you gonna move all his equipment back? Okay, that he put up on the front line. Okay, so let's translate this. Let's translate this. Russian state media. It's over. So let's get into this. What's this mean? Russian state media are calling on Russian President Putin, Vladimir Putin, to end the Ukrainian issue here and now. So why y'all gotta use words that I got to twist my tongue all up? So unmitigatable, unmitigatable things are heard on Russian TV against Europe and its non-extensive leaders, non-extensive leaders, as they typically say. What is said on air of a broadcast makes an impression. Select speakers and military experts on Russian state television have openly stated that the Kremlin's proposal on NATO has a mere formality, which serves only to legitimize Russia's impending military action. Impending military action. If a battle is inevitable, you must strike first, they say. So there was a prophecy a month ago on February 22nd. Okay, Russia becomes great. How would they do that? That means they got it. Ezekiel 38. Okay, Ezekiel 38. So the prophecy a month ago in January said that on February 22nd, Russia becomes great. So is that this goofy date everybody keeps talking about? 2/22, 22, 2:22 a.m. Is that when it happens? Is that this goofy date people keep talking about? A month ago. So if they become great, folks, this is, listen, I'm only reading you the article, folks. Do they become great again? So this goofy date everybody keep talking about, is that the date? A month ago, this was a prophecy. I can't pronounce that name. Zenherrenovsky prophesied a month ago. The speech of Russian supranationalist Vladimir, who is now being treated with innovation with the Cobra, is impressive. Appears to be announcing the date and time Russia's invasion of Ukraine in a speech December 27th. I told y'all the prophecy must come to pass. So Mr. Z-Man appears to be announcing the date and time that Russia invades Ukraine in a speech back 2 days after Christmas. Speaking on December 27th at 4 p.m. on February 22nd, you will feel our new policy. I would like 2022 to be peaceful, but I love the truth. I hope I have been telling the truth for 70 years. It will not be peaceful. It will be a year when Russia becomes great again. Bible prophecy is coming to life. On February 22nd, coincidentally celebrates the Defender of Fatherland Day. This is a Russia holiday. Defender of the Fatherland. Now, I know he ain't speak of English, so it ain't gonna do no good to play it. Oh, he mad too. He said, "Come on, homie, bring it." That's what he said. We about to do this thing in February. It's a wrap. We about to get it popping. Okay. So before I want to make sure I just do this under 15 minutes. So Ukraine is dragged into war. Russia state television, Dmitry Kozlov has prepared Russian citizens for big provocations this week. He said Ukraine is literally dragged into war with Russia. Turkey also needs a war, sits north of Israel. What? And will not escape 40% inflation. In such case, a mess next door is always positive. President Macron may also try to use the war to his advantage. So what's all this talk about? Because war makes money. I've been trying to tell y'all in the comment section for a long time. Holy Spirit led and fed. When I hear the voice, look this up. Go here and look it up. I can end the video right there. End the video right there. I want y'all to chew on this meat. I am going to end the video right there. I want y'all to chew on this meat that I just put on the plate. It just sat on the table. Okay. This is dated 21. So today is the 20th. So this is ahead of us, Greek time. It is time for them to become great again. I told you Putin is a Russian Donald Trump. That ain't what I told you? For the last couple of days to a week, he is a Russian Donald Trump. Make America great again, right? Who are you getting that from? For the mystery of iniquity is already at work. Okay? So you have my man saying on Face the Nation that he's already given the orders, but yet they come out with this garbola. Oh, we've made a deal. But you can't tell me that when this dude done brought out all his toys and you still got our spy plane watching them. Okay? This must come to pass. That's what Yeshua said. Deuces.